Is that an okay angle? I hope so. Hmm. A thing got clipped to a thing. I impress myself every day. How's it going? It's me. Yeah, we're getting set up here. We're playing not video games, real life games. We're real life gamers. I have, how long do I have? About 4 hours to save the world. I have about 4 hours to finish this printer. Let's get that started. I think I can do it in 4. I spent like 6 last night, and it's supposed to be 8 to 10-ish, so 4. Let's do it. I need to do this, and then that's gonna happen. Cool. And now that, awesome. I see myself. Myself is making myself happy, right? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I do everything wrong ever. Okay. Let's tidy up a little bit before I start the real stuff. It's tidy. Oh, it's so tidy. Whew. I have Gatorade. I'm a Gatorade drinking gamer. This has to go elsewhere. I lied. I'm such a dirty little liar. Now things are tidy. Of this, of that, of things, and the stuff, and the stuff, and the things. Love it. Love it. Next, we have another step coming up. Ooh, Allen keys and the Torx. Finally, I'm torquing. I'm torquing out here. I believe it's this one. Yeah, the Porky Torky. Okay. This one and this. Needle nose pliers, I have that. Oh, I need both the Torx. Okay. Little Torx and big Torx. Gotcha. That's weird. Oh, and a little Allen key. Oh my god. It's such a little board. They're pulling out all the stops here. Nextruder idler assembly parts preparation. Ooh, I should check air quality. I just plugged that in. Just came in today. Got it for the printing stuff. It's more humid in here than I expected. And less CO2 than I expected. Although that's climbing rapidly for some reason. Maybe I had it on a shelf that was like bad for figuring this stuff out. Well, it doesn't have to stay plugged in, so I can just carry this somewhere. Yeah, I didn't think the air quality in here was that good. Was it? Apparently, it's just a lot more humid than I thought down here. I thought it was so dry and feeling so dry. Weird. Hey, according to this thing, it's been plugged in for an hour or two. Air quality is pretty good. Oh, let's show you. That's the basement. That's what you get down here in the basement. Only the best air for my basement bros. I think the spikes might just be when I'm breathing at it. Because I breathed into it and it spiked like 200. That's probably it. I mean, blow my nose. Okay. Extruder stuff. I need idler, leveler A and B. That's not these. That's not these. It is these. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's A. And then that is B. Love it. What else do I need? I need bearings. Oh no, I hate bearings. Gotta be one of my least favorite genders. I need 2 pins. And a screw. And a tubular spacer. 2 bearings, 2 pins, a screw, and a spacer. Let's hope I know where those things are. I probably don't. The screw is an M6. I know where that is. Right? Yeah, M3x6. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Let's put one of those back. M3x6. Yeah. Now, the rest of that list, I have no idea. Tubular spacers. I don't see those. I don't think. Nope. And no. So tubular spacers, bearings, and pins. Where on earth? What's the general thing called? This is an extruder assembly. An extruder assembly. Well, it's the spare parts bag. That's not right. Why Kerrigan keep that? Probably not. An extruder box. That might have extruder assembly things in it. You never know. It does not. Yuck. We said this was spare. No. Extruder. It has the pins. The spacers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that the right type of bearing? Yes, it is. You bet your darn tooth. Okay. We are back in action, boys. Oh, those tiny little bearings are so tiny and little. Oh my god. That's the tiniest little bearing I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at that. Cool. This is. Wait. Is that the pins? No, the pins are in there. I hate you. Passionately. Oh, you're so passionately hated. Why would that be in a separate bag? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're doing things. We're playing video games. Place both bearings into the idler lever A. A was left, right? Correct. Yes. So I turn this over, and I need to place both bearings. Consider them placed. Insert the pin into each bearing. Yeah. I love inserting pins into places. That was my nickname in high school, the pin inserter. Going to the. Okay, that's not inserting very easily. I feel not that great about that. Mhm. Why are you telling me to place these pins down first? I feel like this would be easier if I inserted the pin. Yeah, so much easier to get the pin in. Oh, but then it falls out. Okay. Well, at least now I know the tolerances on this pin are not nearly that tight, and I can just drop it. Yeah, that's good enough. Well, that feels great. Okay. Close it up with the idler lever part B. And secure it with the M6 screw. Do not over-tighten. Both bearings must be able to rotate without significant resistance from the same side. Push the tubular spacer into the bottom. I hope I can do that. I think I can do that. I might be able to do that. Okay, so this thing gets this thing pressed on top of it, right? That works right to me. Less of a press, more of a place. Yeah. An M6 screw right here'sville. Oh, come on. Yeah. There it is. Give it a light little screw in, as you do. Bearings can indeed rotate. Still can indeed rotate. Cool. And a tubular plate third. Right? Yeah. Cool. And that'll go right down. Nice. So that's that falls all the way through. I was under the impression that doesn't always fall through. Rarely, if ever, does that actually fall through. Huh. Okay. Well, if I hold it in place, I can kind of show you what's going on. So we got two little roly-polies at the bottom there. That's the tubular spacer that pops in and out. And that's my not very tight screw. Cool. Next step. I need a PG assembly. Huh. Okie dokie. I don't recall seeing a planetary gear assembly, although, yep, it looks like that's just this entire box. PG assembly is here, an extruder heat sink looks like that, yeah. It's labeled differently, but it's that. Main plate. Where's the main plate? I have a ring, but that's a different thing. It's a ring thing. Okay, we're missing a couple little babies. Here, hopefully. Main plate. Yeah, I found it. And a ring? Oh. Wait, that's not called a ring, that's called a PG. Yes. Found it. Okay. Easy as peasy. So that's this stuff, and the rest was in this box. Yeah. So they sent me a second one of these, and I don't exactly know why. Mostly because it's my mom that ordered the thing, not me. This is a Christmas thing, by the way. Merry Christmas. We're all very merry here. Wait a minute. So my mom was trying to say that they said they made a mistake with this part, and they sent a replacement as like a sorry, ooh, please forgive us. sort of gesture. I don't. I mean, I'm a little skeptical without seeing what they said myself, just because moms. Am I right? But for the most part, I don't really see why one of those would be worse than another without reason. I mean, like, they look like the same part to me. This is the one that they sent, I think. Yeah. No wrapping other than this envelope, which is odd. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, that looks like the exact same part to me. It really does. But hey, I'll just use this one instead, and I'll keep this as a spare if anything. Why not? Like the worst case. Oh, I'll mark this. Maybe not working. Hopefully that's legible to someone. Not me. But someone. You know. It's nice if someone can eventually read something. We live in a society, am I right? Okay. Yeah. So I have these two little babies, this big boy, and then a couple other things in here, right? Planetary gears and the PG ring. That looks right to me. PG assembly. Heatsink thing. Main plate. Weird fucker. This. We're doing it. Okay. Couple little baby parts left in there. I'm going to leave these off to the side because I know I'm going to need them very soon. And then this box becomes the place where that other spare part lives and everyone's happy. Cool. We do this in a way, right? What? Oh, the list continues. Oh no. So there's a socket set screw, a motor, and a something else. Right. A spacer. Now the spacer might be this thing. These are 6 by 3.1 by 8 millimeters. That is not what I want. What do I want here? What? It is not Factorio. I'm sorry. Does it say Factorio? It shouldn't. Let me see if I can change that. How's it going, Korobuka? Yeah. I mean, 3D printing is almost like Factorio when you think about it. I don't even know how to change that. Yeah. Let's see. God, this is such a horrible setup for if I have to change anything midstream. Is there a 3D printing category, or is it just going to be IRL? There's 3D Print Master. No. Okay, I'll just do IRL. There you go. That's not what I wanted. I think you might be onto something there. Look, I mean, most of humanity's greatest achievements are on the back of, a lot of human suffering and nothing else, right? All I'm saying. All I'm saying. So I need a set screw. Let's just find out set screw. It was M3 by 25. Yep. That'll be in here. 25 is so long. There's this. Looks like it. Yep. Cool. What model is this? This is a Prusa Mark IV-S. And it is my personal first 3D printer. It was a Christmas present. And I cannot be more excited to print with it, although, if I'm going to be honest, the building process is a bit of a chore. This goes there. Okay. So that's the screw they wanted. There's an extruder motor. But yeah, this is supposed to be a really, really, really nice printer. I mean, I can do almost everything I want, and it theoretically is like very fast and very reliable. I'm very stoked for this printer. Idler? Is that the motor? Extruder motor. It says extruder on the label. So not this motor. Selector? Nope. And oh yeah, it's a great present. I could not be happier. And Merry Christmas to you too. There it is, the last motor I checked, of course, extruder. But yeah, and I gotta say, this thing so far feels like it's built like a tank. I got a bit of oil on my hand there. Like everything that fastens to another thing, everything that I had to screw in place, that stuff is just there. Some parts are 3D printed, but those things still feel amazing. It all just feels really nice. And I'm really impressed by these, the 3D printed parts, just because theoretically those are printed on these printers. So like I can just do that when I'm done building this. Really, really exciting stuff. It's one of those things where like I didn't know what I was going to use a 3D printer for until I realized I was getting one. And then all kinds of ideas are going through my head. Yeah, I really can't wait. Yeah, so I have the motor, I have that one screw, and then I need a spacer. Lots of bags on this stuff. Lots of little bags. As you can tell, this is my pile of empty bags that used to have stuff in it. And that's about halfway done. Like just so many little parts that have to get screwed to other little parts, and it's a lot. Okay, so it wasn't there. Better write what down? All the parts? Oh, the ideas. Yes. Yes. I honestly I don't know. I've never been the kind of person to write things down, which is a bit of a blessing and a curse. I think it helps me let go of bad ideas as much as it helps me forget good ideas. I think I'm willing to call that a wash, personally. But yeah, is it really not here? This is spacer 5 by 10 by 0.1. No. I will say this. There are a lot of bags, but all the bags are well labeled. Medium well labeled. You have to like do a bit of translation on the fly. Like sometimes it'll be labeled something synonymous, but not precisely the same. If you know what I'm saying. Yes, think here. So you have to do a bit of a translation on the fly to see like they labeled that a certain type of motor, and that's like a very similarly named motor, and I just have to know that that's actually referring to the same object. Oh, planetary disk. Yeah, of course. I'm missing a spacer. Where could that be? If I were a spacer, where would that be? It's not that. I promise it's not that. It's oh my! It's like a little washer. Is it this? It is. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Cool. I was expecting like a long tube-like thing, but it's just a washer. Cool. I think we're ready to assemble a thing. Yay! Cool. We start with that washer thing. Yay! On the extruder shaft. Gotta love it. Hmm. Okay. Heatsink on the motor and no orientation. Yes, they want it like this. And then presumably fastened in some sort of a way. What? Were there screws I missed? There's one set screw, and they didn't ask for anything else. How am I fastening this? Uh, go away, please. How do I tell that person to go away? Okay. Pretend Seven Saron is not there. I don't know how to ban him at the moment. My setup's a bit too weird at the moment. Hmm. This is awkward. How actually do they want me to do this? Hmm. Place it, the motor cable facing up, the heatsink on the right side. Yeah, and place the main plate on the heatsink. I guess I'm just supposed to like keep going without screwing anything into anything. That's weird. Okay. Oh, this probably like grabs on somehow. Maybe. Yeah, I believe that. And this thing points that away. Okie dokie. Consider it pointed. How exactly? Like, what's the point of balancing all of this on itself? Whatever. Hmm. Following instructions need to be correct and very careful. Oh my god. So this thing has planetary gears thrown on top of it, willy nilly, just completely arbitrarily how, right? Hmm. They want me to watch a video. I cannot imagine watching a video about this, about putting a thing on a gear. Okay, fine. Hmm. Weird. Okay, I might need to watch that one more time, but I think I'm preferring the instructions at the moment. What is happening? This makes me sad. A thing is happening. Yeah, this is just Arc being a bad browser. That's all that's happening here. I guess I need to unsplit and then resplit. What is happening? Okay, it just needed to load or something. Now open in split view and it's all happy again. Okay. We're back in action, boys. Okay, so this thing goes onto that one, I guess. Is that a T3? I3? That's something. Okay. Assemble the PG ring. Hmm. Hmm. So we just drop that down there or something. Right? Hmm. Oof. Yeah, I think this is a little bit more just a matter of patience for this next bit. No, that seems fine. And then slide this thing onto the adapter. Ooh. There's a chamfer. Yeah, that thigh faces down. Hmm. Okay. I think I'm happy. I think I'm not happy. That's slipping in a way that I don't think it's necessarily supposed to. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know what to make of that. Outside of the assembly, it's fine though. It's not slipping anymore. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Cool. So I think I need to put this bad boy back on there. Flip the little bit. Yep. Oh, that's supposed to lock up when it's like this. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And then I just kind of group it. All right. So this is hell, I believe. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't that bad. And then I pull this bit out like a little trap. Yay. I think I'm done with this. Cool. I mean, that looks right to me, right? That's. I should be a bit more careful with this, I guess. This could go down a little bit extra. It's right on one side, but not on the other. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's basically what we're going for, but it's not screwed in yet, so I have to be a bit careful with it. Now, attach the PG assembly backend and verify that all parts are properly seated. Okay, fine. I'll do it. It's okay. It must be easy to rotate without having to exert much force. Are you talking about like? I can do it with the brass plate. I cannot do it without the brass plate moving. But I could never do it, like even when it wasn't attached to this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the gears are binding against this plastic, and I'm not actually convinced that's supposed to happen. But without the assembly thing, it moves just fine. Without this bit getting in the way. So I think we're happy with that. Yeah. It just binds in a bad way with the gears. Okay. Remove the adapter. I will no longer need it. I recommend keeping it for maintenance. Of course you do. Of course you do. You worked very hard on that. You deserve it. Ensure the assembly is not sticking out of anything or something. What? Ensure the assembly is not sticking out above the ring. It is not. Oh, I'm so good at things. It should be positioned lower than the level of the ring surface or at the same level. Yeah, we're lower. We're crushing it. Ensure the gap between the ring and the main plate is minimal. If a significant gap is observed, disassemble and reassemble. No gaps in here. We're gapless. Gotta love it. Okay. Insert the idler assembly. Oh no. Between the PG ring and the extruder motor, there is a cutout for the spacer in the main plate. Line up the idler spacer with the hole in the PG ring. Secure both parts with that set screw. Do not over tighten. The screw protrudes from the PG ring after tightening. Okay. So this Mama Jama slides directly in here, I believe. Yep. Feels right to me. And then I grab a screw and I say, screw this. Bam. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I need a tiny little baby boy for little babies. Yeah. That wire is one of the more annoying wires on this earth. So don't over tighten. This seems good to me. Actually, go a little bit more. Yeah, sure. Whoa. I might have done a bad thing. Oh no. I don't know why it's skipping. That makes me very nervous. Might have overtimed. Then again, nothing's really bad right now, I don't think. Yeah, the set screw is locked in tighter than I can pull with my nails. I think we're good. Gear lubrication parts preparation. I need a PG case. I have a PG case. Oh, it's beautiful. I need some M3x25 screws. It's actually pretty in this case. I don't know. Okay, that's just injection molded. Yeah. Well said. But yeah. M3x25. I don't recall if I've used that one yet. Whoa, something spilled. I'm sad. Screws are spilling. It's the worst. I don't think I've used an M3x25. Other than the socket screw. The set screw. That's not what I have here. Wait, what? I don't see M3x25s anywhere. That's unfortunate. 20s, 30s, no 25s. Other than the socket set screw. It might be in some other place. I doubt it. That hasn't really happened yet. It wants lube. We're lubed. It wants several paper towels. We're covered. The only thing I need is those screws. You know, if it's not in these bags, I don't think it's. Unless it's labeled differently, like a power terminal screw, I doubt it. Those are on 3x20s. Yeah, I really don't think. I see those. Would it be like here, maybe? I see M4x8 thumb screws. Oh, not bad. Well, that's a good idea. Maybe I should be looking out there. Occasion. XLCD, no. I carriage, no. Electronics, no. No, no, no. No screws in the plastic parts bin. I don't think so. Yeah, see, this kind of just happens a lot. And I think it's doomed to happen when you have this many parts in this many bags. Let's just go through little spare baggies one by one. Yep, that's what I just used. The socket set screw. M5x16 third. M3x10. M3x18. M3x6s. M3x40s. And 3x30s. No M3 by 25s. Let's just look through random bags now, I guess. I don't really know. M3 by 14 BTs, M3 washers, M3 4BTs, power terminal screws, M3 by 20 RTs, M3 by 4Ts. Nope, none of that. How about in the other bag of fasteners? Uh, 3x8 STs, M3 by 12, M3 by 8, yeah, M3NN, M3 by 12 STs, M3 by 5 RTs, and M3 by 6 Rs. None of that. Okay, we have successfully eliminated 2 bags where it could be. We've eliminated a box where it could be, which is tragic because where else could it be? It's not in the filament samples. I'm just going to start reading random bags, and hopefully one of them has it. It's a 3 by 25 screw. Yeah, M3 by 25 screw. I mean, it's supposed to be in these, man. I promise it's supposed to be in these. Is it this? Is that one? No, this one. What? Where could this have come from? How is that possible? How's that possible and how's it possible? I don't know where it came from. Okay, well, that's one. I need 3 of those. I'm pretty sure I already used all of those. I don't remember when. But I'm pretty sure I already used. I think that was a spare and I used the others somewhere. Unless they're just supposed to be more in a different place. I mean, that's looking approximately correct now. M3 by 25. M3 by 25. What? What is the name of this project phase or whatever? Nextruder assembly. Nextruder assembly. What? I don't want to assemble an extruder. Yuck. I mean, there just aren't even screws in these bags. These bags are screwless. So that's not it. It's not behind there. What are we doing? What's happening to me? There aren't even like places where it could be now. Oh no, it's almost 6. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Where on earth could it be? Where's the bag where I found that plate thing? Here. Yes. PG case, right? Yes. Well, it's not that. Could have leave that aside though. I mean, I can start measuring random screws I see. Maybe. Maybe. I don't think any of these are it though. No, those are actually M3x30s. Yeah. Awkward. Awkward. Where are my screws? Not in here, right? Where are my screws? I'm just looking for like random bags labeled extruder. This is labeled extruder. I should set it apart. Why carriage and sheet there? Stuff. Hmm. It's not in spare parts, I don't think. You know, I do have a set of M3 screws coming. It was like a variety pack that might have something for me. Very funny. I find very cool. Very to its minutes. Okay. Two motors and multiplexer. Uh-huh. M3 by 35. That's almost like an M3 by 25. Except it's not at all like that. That's really tragic. Am I actually not going to be able to find the script? I checked these. Why do I keep looking at these? This moved. Oh no. Very sad. Very tragic. I don't even know how that happened. I have to start looking in like weird places, I think. Bizarre, stupid places. If only I had a printer, then I could print one. This is actually insane. I mean, it's not even a bomb. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is the only other bag that says extruder on it. And it does not have M3 by 25 screws. Let's look at the comments. Let's see if anyone here mentions in the comments something about this. Wait, that socket set screw was supposed to be a Torx? No wonder it was skipping. Wait, is it supposed to be a Torx? I can't even tell. Yeah, it was. That is tragic. I almost tripped that screw. Yeah, they really should have said that that's supposed to be a Torx screw. Okay, but not what my problem is. No, it looks hexagonal on this screen. I don't know, man. Hmm. Okay, so they're saying it's in this bag, even though I thought I checked that bag already. And even though it's not labeled as being in this bag. Well, let's go through it one more time. Yeah, I don't see it in this bag. Hmm. I mean, they say it was in a bag that was not labeled as having this particular screw in that bag. Which is maybe the scariest possible thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I'm like pretty well convinced that they didn't send me the screw. Other than there for a different phase of the project. They're not tightened all the way. We should tighten that. Or is it not meant to be tightened all the way? No, it was supposed to be tightened. I just loosened it for a moment to do a thing and then never retightened it. Yeah, I think I just don't have it. I think that's just where we call it for the night. It's real sad. Real sad. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not seeing anyone else complaining that they literally don't have those screws, but I am seeing people struggling to find them. And I'm seeing people. Actually, you know what? Hmm. I'm seeing people saying they were in a mislabeled bag or a not labeled bag. You know what I can do? I can go through these bags and see if any of them was labeled with that screw. It's actually a good call. Yeah, let me do that real quick before I actually decide to stop for the day. Not this. It's tools. It's nothing. Unlabeled is nothing. Z axis. Oh, here. Hmm. More Z axis, really. Weird. Next buddy, who cares? More Z axis. That was a hell of an axis. That Z axis. Next axis belt. Wait, I should be looking at these Z axis things just to see, just to triple check. But no. X-axis, carriage and clip, extend motor and stuff. No, none of these are labeled in any way to imply that they contain or ever contained that particular type of screw. I think I might have one or two more baggies somewhere. It was just this and no. Did I throw them away? Did I ever throw baggies away? I don't think I did. Yeah, I think at the moment we're kind of just done with this. Like I don't have this week. The only thing I can think of is if I had, because I have what's it called? The enclosure and the MMU, and either of those might have M3x25s, and if they did, they might have enough spares for me to borrow them for this. Let me check my order of the other screws though, to see if they're coming in that. Because I would just use it from that if I had it coming already. The problem is I don't think I'm hallucinating this, that I remember having this one, the right one, and two more like it. And I thought I already used them, but maybe I didn't. Let's go to Amazon and see what I even just ordered. Hmm. Did I never order that screw set? Damn it. I might not have. It's not listed in my orders. Hmm. Saved for later? Well, it's not saved for later. I'm certain I ordered it. Oh no, it's not listing everything. Okay, yeah, I ordered them, but they're not getting here until 2 weeks ish. And it doesn't have the right size anyway. No, it does. It does have the right size. So if I'm willing to wait 2 weeks, maybe. Or I can just set up a hardware store. It's not that big of a deal. Tragic. But again, I don't think I'm hallucinating that I had a couple spare M25s. Let's see where they were used elsewhere, because I know I was using that for a bit. I'm pretty sure I used 4 elsewhere. Let's just see. If the alternative is quitting, then I have time anyway, right? I'm just going to be completely paranoid looking for a baggie like that forever now. All right. What am I looking for? Yeah, the instructions. God, I hate Arc. Yeah, this split mode does not work very well, does it? Okay, that's fine. Oh, and now I have to like write down where I was. Let's write that down real quick before I forget. I was on an extruder assembly, step 13, lubricating the gear. Cool. Yeah, I want to look through for every use of M3 by 25 screw. So I believe it was in X-axis stuff. Got almost exactly halfway through too. It's such a horrible spot to be missing something. Hmm. Okay, so that one had a single M3 by 25 screw inserted here, somewhere there. No, here. There. I see it. There. Right? Yeah. Where did I even find it? Where could I have found it? I mean, I swore I had more of those. Frame assembly? No. No, no, no. Z-axis assembly? Nope. It was used exactly once for the X-axis and carriage, and then never again. I mean, I'm willing to say that I got the one plus the spare, and that's all I got. I think that might be accurate. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, the last thing I should like do just for due diligence before I call this quits is look under things. It is not under things. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm hitting up a hardware store later today, finding that screw and then saying, hasta la screw screw. And the fact that it's not in the spare parts. Because they sent some spares. Bag full of spares. God, these measurements are not at all what I expected here. I want to check this other room. 1 second. Hmm. You know, I didn't check here. There's a full spare parts bundle that I also got. I should actually check that real quick. Why did Mr. Prusman only have 3D printed penis? Oh, that's not a penis. Let's be real, it's a penis. Okay. Is this? Yeah, this was there. No, it wasn't. Where was this? Where did this go? What do I have? Or, okay, now for the real questions. What screws did they send in this spare parts bundle? Watch them send like almost every screw except for the one I'm actually missing. Okay, they sent like the most used screws, but they didn't actually send many screws. Right. They send like M3x10s, 6s, and I believe 18s or something, which are the most used ones, to be fair. It's not like it's a bad spare parts kit, but not the one I needed. I should, I guess, go through the other two boxes just to see if they came with enough. MMU doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the MMU has precisely none of the things I need. Yeah, no. This thing goes up to M3 by 20. Yeah, none of that. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. I think we're done. Right. I can go in circles forever if I let myself. Just never trusting that I don't actually. Never trusting that I actually checked everything properly. I'll just keep doing it over and over and over again if I let myself. So let's not do that. I'll buy the screws for cheap. See ya.